Hi, welcome to the Holistic Communication Show. My name is Mikhail Chrisman, and we have a very, very special guest with us today on the show. Her name is Athena Laura Alexander, and she is a business entrepreneur. And yeah, thank you for coming on the show today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
So, I just want to know, because I've been in business before, worked in the business realm of like film and just other things I've dabbled in, but what inspired you to start your own business?
Well, the stress, conflict, and miscommunication I experienced as a budget officer in the Air Force, as well as my marriage, was all due to poor communication. So that inspired a desire in me to be the solution to the communication challenges that I faced that ended my marriage and my military career earlier than it needed to be. So when my enlistment ended, I went back to school to get my degree in interpersonal communication, and I went further on to take the Dale Carnegie course on effective communication skills and human relations, so that I can develop the skills and knowledge so that I can teach others how to communicate more effectively in the workplace, so that they can enjoy going to work. They could have a better work environment to work in and improve their overall quality of life.
That sounds really amazing. It sounds like you're a very positive person and your outlook on life is very positive. So I want to know exactly what do you do specifically?
Well, I provide effective communication skills training and development, and I partner it up with DISC online assessments and breakthrough coaching. All of that helps to cultivate and provide more of a self-awareness and self-mastery, so that individual can have the skill set to become more productive in the environment, thereby create more of a profitable environment and a conducive place to work in. And that helps to maximize the productivity in the place. For instance, the human capital is the greatest asset a company have. And when they invest in their employees, they increase their profit margin,
Right.
and they also obtain the longevity and the growth of the company.
I see. Yeah, investing in your workers sounds to me like you're going to make benefits in the end. So that makes total sense to me. But what benefits does this service offer to companies specifically?
Well, the benefit I provide is to be able to create an effective leadership program that is where leaders become dynamic and powerful, and they compel and inspire and cultivate an environment of high performance, engaged employees, that they receive more loyalty from their employees, employee retention, and they work more effectively. They produce a lot more. And then this way the organization has the longevity and growth and expansion that they need, because their foundation is the employees, and they're producing greater because they're in a greater work environment and they're able to communicate more effectively to reduce the stress and conflict in the environment.
I see. So what exactly is unique about what you do?
Well, the communication skills training that I provide, it replaces the conflict in the workplace with teamwork, and it replaced the miscommunication with cooperation, and the competition with collaboration, and the stress with work-life balance. And that fosters an environment where the individual feels a sense of connection, loyalty, and a sense of belonging within the organization. And it just creates a better win-win experience for all that is involved.
That makes sense to me too, because the way I see it, well, my motto in life is if you go to work enjoying what you do, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be good at it. And if you're good at it, you're going to benefit from it, and others are going to benefit from it as well. So one question I have for you is, what does your training and communication program consist of?
Well, it consists of an ongoing training program. What I do is I provide DISC assessments for the individuals, so each individual have a better understanding of who they are and what their strengths and weaknesses to be able to complement each other. And then I provide that debriefing on it, an interview one-on-one, and ongoing training. Because when you learn a new skill, more effective, because you have poor communication skills, most of us do, from growing up in our environment. So when you learn these new skills, it takes time. So when you have ongoing training, refreshers course to come in and remind people of the skills that they need to improve the quality of their life and communicate more effectively to reduce the stress and conflict in the environment, it helps to create a better working environment overall. But it takes time and it takes an ongoing process. So that's what I provide. That's unique and different. And I also take into consideration the teaming process of creating an environment where each individual understands the strength and weakness of each other and complement those.
I see. So is there like a targeted audience specifically that you're going for, or can anyone benefit from taking the online assessment?
Anyone can take the assessment. My ideal customer would be women, because as a woman I have a deeper understanding of some of the challenges that we face. But any company that's willing to invest in their employees and invest in developing a business culture, a work culture that incorporates a state of wellness and having a program that helps to create that support system that the employees need to be their best, to produce their best, is the type of company that I like to be of support and help.